You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about one of my all-time favorite basketball players, Julius the Dr. Irving, Dr. J. Now, when I was a little kid, guys, before Michael Jordan, before the Jordan Jammer, there was the Dr. J Jammer. I remember having it when I was a little kid because Dr. J was my favorite player when I was like 3, 4, 5 years old. I remember actually having one of those, and then eventually I got the Jordan Jammer. But Dr. J was really Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan, an all-time great player. And you guys know he actually played in the ABA, and he was the best player. Then he went over to the NBA, and he has a grand total of 3 championships, if I'm not mistaken, between the ABA and the NBA. And he also played with Charles Barkley. When Charles was actually drafted, I believe they played 2 or 3 years together in Philadelphia. Now, Dr. J is an old school basketball player, guys, and I truly do believe that a lot of older former players really don't have much respect for these players today. And me also, I agree with that because when it comes to these super teams, guys, I believe in organic growth. What we actually saw from the Miami Heat, that was not organic. And I believe that a lot of people really didn't respect LeBron James for winning those 2 championships in Miami. But when he went back to Cleveland and won that championship, people started to actually respect that particular championship. Now, before that championship, LeBron James was already a great player. But when he actually beat the Golden State Warriors, a 73-9 team, people actually respected that championship, not the other 2 that he actually won on Dwayne Wade's team, even though LeBron was by far the best player on that Miami Heat team. And I believe after 2 rings, LeBron said, you know what? These people probably don't really respect that championship, so I better go back to Cleveland and win a ring. And he did. Now, speaking of that 73-9 Golden State Warriors team, Kevin Durant ended up coming to that team the next season. Now, if you guys remember the playoffs, Durant was actually with OKC, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and he had a 3-1 series lead and blew it. I mean, the Warriors, they were cooked. And then Kevin Durant and the Thunder, they just imploded and they blew a 3-1 lead. So Kevin Durant, already a great player, decided to go to the Golden State Warriors, a 73-9 team. And then they won the next 2 titles, and it was really easy. It was really a joke, guys. I mean, the Cavaliers had no shot whatsoever against that Warriors team because that Warriors team was just stacked. And a lot of people, I believe, have no respect for Kevin Durant winning those 2 titles, even though we know Kevin Durant was already a great player. But Kevin Durant going to that Warriors team, Stephen A. Smith said it is the weakest move he's ever seen a superstar player actually make. Yes, this was actually worse than LeBron James going to Miami. Because you guys got to remember, man, Dwayne Wade was on the Miami Heat before LeBron got there. But the Miami Heat really hadn't done much since 06 when they won the title. They weren't a great team. The Warriors were already established as a great team. 73-9, best record in NBA history. And Kevin Durant went to that team. Well, Dr. J, not a fan of Kevin Durant because the doctor has come out and put Kevin Durant on blast. Look here on Larry Brown Sports. Dr. J singles out Kevin Durant while criticizing today's NBA stars. Yep. Now, there's a clip here of Dr. J, and he's on with Joy D'Angelo. I'm not exactly sure the name of this podcast, but it says here he expressed his dissatisfaction with today's superstars forcing trades in order to form super teams. That wasn't happening back in the day, guys. I mean, when you look at the Lakers and you also look at the Celtics, that was very, very organic. The Bulls, that was organic. I mean, even when Michael Jordan was winning all those titles, you didn't see players saying, hey, I can't beat Michael Jordan, so send me to another team. You never saw Patrick Ewing saying, hey, Knicks, I can't get it done here. Send me to another team so I can team up with somebody else to beat Michael Jordan. Now, of course, Patrick Ewing never won a title, but I have a lot of respect for Patrick Ewing's career. I mean, eventually the Knicks got rid of Patrick Ewing, sent him to Seattle. And guys, I did not want to see Patrick Ewing in a Supersonics uniform. Didn't want to see that. But that man actually said, I'm the man here with the Knicks. I'm going to take on Michael Jordan. Did he get it done? No, he did not. He didn't. He did get to the finals in 1994. He lost to my Houston Rockets and Akeem. And Patrick Ewing also got there in 1999 with the Knicks as well. He didn't win a team, but however, he wasn't trying to manufacture a super team like the guys today, taking the easy way out. But let's go ahead and listen in to the doctor here. And wait till the end, guys. You're going to see his expression on his face when he's asked, does he have any respect for Kevin Durant? It's flat out no. But let's go ahead and listen in.
But these guys, since the prisoners are running the show and not the warden,
Wait.
they just decide,
What does that mean?
it just where a star player on the team is like, screw this city and all that support that they've given me, and I'm going south. I'm going to Florida, or I'm going to LA, or I'm going to Texas, or I'm going somewhere else. So, these decisions, and they're business decisions.
Right.
I understand.
Right.
Or whatever, but they have not helped the game. And they have not helped to keep the parity within the game. You build these super teams.
So the hot topic right now is Damian Lillard going to the Heat. Dame has never hopped around. He's proven his loyalty to Portland. And
Yeah, now he's actually going to say that's a bit different here because Damian Lillard has been there like, 11, 12 years? He's stuck around, but he's probably actually entering the end of his career, so he wants to go somewhere else. We actually saw that similar situation with Clyde Drexler when he was in Portland. Drexler, before he even got to the Rockets, was already in Portland for 12 years. And he had went to back-to-back NBA Finals, didn't win. But the Blazers, they were like, all right, we're ready to rebuild. So they sent him to the Rockets with Akeem, and he won a title. That's not the same thing as saying, get me out of here. Completely different.
And they just haven't been able to provide the right team for him to compete anymore. So are you against that move?
Well, wherever he goes, he probably will finish his career because of his age and the fact that he's played 12, 13 years. And he wants to have a chance at winning the championship.
Right.
And he doesn't think he can get it there.
Right.
So that's a good reason,
Yes.
for him. But a guy 26 or 27
Hopping over.
just wanting to hop around. That's not how many
Kevin
times
Durant.
Durant has hopped around. No, for real.
You saw that look on her face right there? He calls out Kevin Durant.
And
Look.
has hopped around. No, for real. OKC to Golden State to where do you go after that? Now he's in Phoenix.
They forgot about Brooklyn. Tried to build a super team there, didn't get it done.
So you don't respect that?
The doctor didn't even have anything to say. He just shook his head. No. No respect for Kevin Durant hopping around from team to team, guys. I mean, this is the way the old school players truly do feel about this, guys. They don't have respect for that. They don't. And I don't either, man. I really don't. People may look also at Kevin Garnett. I mean, he spent a whole bunch of years in Minnesota. And he had like no help. And eventually they got him on Sam Cassell. He eventually got out the first round. But eventually Minnesota was like, all right, we'll trade you. And he went to Boston and he won a title. And I believe that's what actually really ushered in the super team. But however, when it came to Boston, that was actually the teams building super teams. What LeBron did, what Kevin Durant did, that was engineering super teams. And guys, Kevin Durant tried to do it in Brooklyn. It didn't work. Phoenix didn't work. Where's he at now? I don't remember where he's at now. But anyway, you guys get the point. Yeah, the doctor's right, man. The doctor is absolutely right, putting Kevin Durant on blast here. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.